Here are some problems on multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. The first one is 1 by 4 of 1 by 4. So if we take this first one, 1 by 4 of 1 by 4. Now we know that in a fraction, of means what? Actually multiplication. That there is 1/4 of something. Okay, there is 1/4 of something. Suppose you have an apple that is cut into 1 by 4, and now you have to take out 1 by 4 of that 1 by 4. So it means that the fraction as an operator of, it means multiplication actually. Okay, now we know that whenever we have to multiply a fraction by a fraction, then what we do? First we multiply the numerators together, then divide by, then denominators together, and this will be 1 over 60. Let's take the second one. The second one is 1 by 4 of 2 by 5. Again, it means multiplication. 1 by 4 times 2 by 5. It means that you have 2/5 of something, and from that 2/5 you have to take out 1/4 of that 2/5. So 1 by 4 times 2 by 5, this will be 1 times 2. That is, first multiply the numerators together, then divided by 4 times 5. This will be 2 by 20. And the third part is 1 by 4 of 7 by 3. This will be equal to 1 by 4 times 7 by 3, and this will be 1 times 7 divided by 4 by 3. 7 divided by 12. In the second problem, we have multiply and reduce to lowest form if possible. So let's take the first one. The first one is 2 by 3 times, this is a mixed fraction, so this 2 whole number and 2 by 3 a fraction. Now we know that this 2 and 2 by 3 can be written as, since it is a mixed fraction, so we know that to write a mixed fraction in the form of in order to simplify this mixed fraction, you'll write it, this is 3 and 3 times 2, right? And you have to write this mixed fraction in the form of an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 plus this 2 and divided by this 3. This will be 6 plus 2 divided by 3, and this is 8 by 3. So this mixed fraction has been written into the form of an improper fraction, right? Therefore, this will become 2 by 3 times 8 by 3. And therefore, 2 by 3, first you will multiply the numerators together, then divide by 3 times 3. This is 16 divided by 9. Now, we have done the first part. The second part says that reduce to lowest form if possible. Lowest form means that you have to write this fraction in its simplest form. And in order to write any fraction in its simplest form, first you need to find out the highest common factor or the greatest common divisor of these two numbers. Now, if you try to find out the highest common factor of 16 and 9, then you'll find out that the highest common factor is actually only 1 only. Okay, There is no any other number other than 1 that will be the highest common factor of these two. So it's already in its simplest form. It's already in its simplest form, so we don't need to further simplify it because the highest common factor is 1 only. Let's take the second part. The second part is 2 by 7 times 7 by 9. This will be 2 times 7 divided by 7 times 9. This will become 14 by 63. Okay. Now, if you have to, the second part, if you have to simplify it, or if you have to write this fraction in its lowest form or the simplest form, first find out highest common factor of 14 and 63. The highest common factor of 14 and 63 will be 7. So 14 and 63, the highest common factor is 7. Now divide this numerator by 7. If you divide 14 by 7, what will you get? If we divide 14 by 7, we'll get 2 divided by. If you divide 63 by 7, what you will get as a quotient? The quotient will be 9, right? So this 2 by 9 is actually the simplest form or the lowest form of this one. So this is the answer for the second part. Now this third part. The third part is 3 by 8 times 6 by 4. So 3 times 6 divided by 8 times 4, and this will be 18 divided by 32. 18 divided by 32. Now, if we have to find out, whether to find out the lowest form of this fraction, again you have to find out the highest common factor. And the highest common factor in this case, that is 18 and 32, will be 2. So if we divide 18 by 2, then what quotient you will get? You will get 9 divided by. If you divide 32 by 2, what quotient you will get? You will get 16. So 9 divided by 16, 9 by 16 is the answer for this one. Let's take the fourth one. The fourth one is 9 by 5 times 3 by 5. This will be 9 times 3 and 5 times 5. This will give you 27 by 25. Now if you try to find out the highest common factor of 27 and 25 in order to get the lowest form of this fraction, then you will find that even in this case the highest common factor is 1 only. So it's already in its simplest form, because if you will divide the numerator and the denominator by 1, you are going to get back this same number only. So this is the answer for this fourth one.